You won't believe this, an off-duty cop pulls over a sleek black SUV in broad daylight, midtown rush hour, yells at the driver, drags her out like she's some criminal, cuffs her right there on the scorching pavement. And all this fuss. Turns out the woman he arrested, she's a retired U.S. Army Major General, fresh off a NATO mission, outranking every single cop in that department. Yeah, that happened. Let me back up a sec. This cop, let's call him Officer Grant, was convinced the SUV was stolen. So he storms over, gun drawn, barking orders nobody asked for. He cuffs the woman, searches her bag like she's a suspect in some crime spree. The heat's brutal, sweat dripping. And yet she stays calm, composed like she's seen worse and handled it better. But Grant, he's got no clue who he's dealing with. He's blinded by assumptions and, frankly, a nasty streak of racial bias. The crowd around them, mostly silent, heads down, uncomfortable but afraid to step in. Except for one brave old lady who pulls out her phone, starts filming, whispering to herself, "This idiot has no idea what he just started." You can almost feel the tension thickening like a storm about to break. Officer Grant scribbles down notes to justify his actions. Black female, uncooperative, suspected weapon possession. Classic. But those notes aren't just paperwork. They're a lifeline to his fragile sense of control. Then the twist: an elderly Vietnam vet crosses the street, recognizes the woman's uniform, her rank insignia. He stops dead in his tracks, eyes wide, voice trembling as he says, "That's General Harper." Suddenly, Grant's swagger fades. The crowd senses the shift. The power dynamic flips in an instant. But General Harper doesn't lash out. No shouting, no fighting back. Instead, she walks with quiet dignity, her gaze steady. As a curious kid filming live asks, "If you're a general, why didn't you fight him?" She just breathes slowly, adjusts her gloves, and says, "Because not every battle is won with fists. You gotta respect that strength. It's raw, understated, and way more powerful than any outburst." News crews show up. The video spreads like wildfire. Public outrage builds. Officer Grant becomes the face of unchecked racism and abuse of power. Internal videos leak him mocking colleagues, laughing about not working with dolls in camo. City Hall stays quiet at first, but the pressure's mounting. Grant's career unravels, stripped of honors, erased from records, left alone in a shell of his former self. Meanwhile, General Harper is appointed to lead a new military police reform board. She's not about the spotlight, no grand speeches, no handshakes. She's here to change the game. Schools launch courses about bias and justice inspired by her story. She's rewriting the rules on and off the battlefield. Grant, once untouchable, wanders his old precinct alone, his badge and watch gone, his reputation shredded. The halls that once echoed his orders now whisper of his disgrace. He hears her voice from behind closed doors, Harper, teaching the next generation about justice, about when silence means complicity. It's a cold reminder the old guard's time is over. The story closes on an eerie note. Grant sits in silence, stripped of power, while a statue rises in the city square. A woman breaking free from shackles. No name, no fanfare. Just the quiet image of justice, low but surely, reclaiming its place. So, what do you think? Was this instant karma served just, or does it open up bigger questions about power, race, and respect in America today? Drop your thoughts below. Let's get real about justice, fairness, and the cost of prejudice. If this story hit you, share it around. Because sometimes, truth needs to be seen to start changing things.